Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, it's about time I did a reading on Karen Reed, on around the true crime murder mystery, around the Karen Reed trial. And we all know she's been acquitted. I wasn't that familiar with the case. Kind of had my, eye on it, and then I got some information on it from somebody on X. Just another thing, if you ever do give me, a hint or a clue or a request, I always put if you don't mind me mentioning your name. Otherwise, I won't. I don't know if you want to keep it private or not, but thank you for that information. So basically, here's the Coles notes. She had a policeman boyfriend, and his name was John O'Keefe. And he was found outside another policeman's house, beat up with dog bites and left outside to die in a winter storm. She was charged with murder, and after 3 years and 2 trials, we still don't know what happened to the victim, to John O'Keefe. They've acquitted her, and some people say she really did do it. Some people say she didn't do it. I know just enough. I don't like to get really deep into the weeds in some of these things, because then I don't want anybody to say my bias is showing up. I'm just giving the cards the general information. We're reading about Karen Reed. Many suspect that a lot of it was a cover-up by the local police and some of their family members. Oh, there we go. There's the moon. It was a cover-up. It definitely was a cover-up. That's a veil. 100% a cover-up. All right, let's find out. So, because I don't really have a lot of information on Karen Reed, and I don't know her birthday, the girlfriend is going to be the Queen of Wands, okay? A wife would be the Queen of Cups. But a girlfriend, I'm going to say, is the Queen of Wands. He will be a King of Wands because he was a policeman, all right? So if we see a reverse King of Wands, then we know it was a cover-up by another policeman. I'm just telling the cards of different characters. If we see a lot of other court cards around the suspect, then we're going to know that it was a cover-up of a bunch of people. All right, so let's figure out what's going on here. What's going on with this Karen Reed? And why are they calling it the Karen Reed case? It should be the John O'Keefe case. I wish they would give more homage to the victim. This poor man is dead, and yet she's receiving all this attention. What happened to John O'Keefe? What is the truth about what happened to John O'Keefe, and is Karen Reed guilty? Cards are ready. Shall we begin? Oh, very ready. Wow. Devil right off the hop. These two are attached to it. She's attached to it. More so than just that was my boyfriend. Strength. Covering up, telling somebody to shut up. Strength. 4 of Wands in reverse. There's the death. There's the funeral. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Dying on the vine. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this tells me this man, this was not his time to go. This was not his time to go. There is the Knight of Wands in reverse. There's the attack. Was this by another policeman? 9 of Swords. The anxiety around his death. Knight in shining armor. We have the Knight of Cups upright on the Seven of Pentacles. But doth protest too much. I just heard that. So who's been protesting too much? Four of Cups in reverse. Regrets. Regrets. Two of Cups upright, and a deal was made. Wow, Page of Wands upright. Two of Pentacles, a distraction. Don't look here, look over there. The Sun in reverse, in the dark. It happened at night. The Chariot in reverse. Somebody was out of control. There's the Moon again. What we've been told is absolutely not the truth. Eight of Pentacles upright. And the World in reverse. I think it was somebody he worked with. Temperance in reverse. I think it's somebody had like a, almost like a temper tantrum, or like, I think it was like he was just overpowered, attack. Oh yeah, look at, here's the attack. It might have been more than one person. Wow, King of Swords. There's the Judge. Ace of Cups upright. There's the King of Wands upright. Now, I'm going to say she didn't show up at all. There's no Queen of Wands here. There's not even a Queen of Cups, which is a girlfriend type. We do have some uniformed officers here, and we have the King of Swords, which is the Judge. We do have show his death here. I'm thinking his death was somebody lost their temper. Like, it's a very angry death. Knight of Swords upright. So there's another attack. Three of Swords, betrayal. Before I go on, was this Karen Reed? Was she fooling around on him with another police officer? There's the betrayal. Six of Wands. They won. They got away with it. Five of Swords. Won the battle but lost the war. Knight, Page of Cups. Shocking news. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I'm let's see. Karen Reed. Was she death of a policeman, a drunken party, and accusations of a cover-up. There is. I'm wondering if there was a cover-up. I'm wondering if something happened that she was actually cheating on him with another policeman, and that policeman wanted him out of the way. There's the Knight of Cups, the Knight in shining armor. I think we might be surprised to find that out. There she is. Oh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Eight of Swords upright. I'm a victim. I'm a victim. Ten of Pentacles upright. And the Hanged Man upright. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. There's the drinking part of the aspect of it. Did she get some money? Did she get some money? I think if I think she was fooling around with another police officer and there's something happened, there was some kind of confrontation, there's betrayal here on the cards. Now, did she actually have a hand in his death? Absolutely not. Is this was it a hung jury? Was it a hung jury? Um, I think there was alcohol involved. I think that there was definitely cops covering up for other cops. At least that's what my cards are telling me. The judge knew what was going on. Um, everything is lies and hidden. Everything is in the dark. We've got the devil was the first card. Devil in the details. There's his death. It was an untimely death. His death was not meant to happen. So it could have been an accidental death. I definitely think there was more than one person involved. I don't think they'll ever find out who it was because it's massive cover up. Records may have been changed, like witness statements or something like that. And this is like a small victory, but they've won the battle, but they haven't lost the war. Yeah, look at all the secrets. The high priestess. There's the lovers in reverse. Yeah, they were breaking up that night, or there was some kind of betrayal. Four of swords in reverse and 10 of cups. Look at that ghost flying away, and 7 of swords. There's so much strategy in this. They're so happy that she was acquitted. She's gonna make money off this, guys. I want you to know, whether it's a book or a documentary or something. She has the 10 of Pentacles. She's gonna make some money off of this. I think that there was something with a betrayal going on. I think she might have told him that night she split up with him, or maybe another guy said, you know, do you know I'm bonking your girlfriend, kind of thing. I think something like that happened. Was she actually um, did she strike him or hurt him? I'm not seeing it. But did somebody else do it on her behalf? That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. And it's a big hush up, it's a big cover up. And either they had broken up shortly before or during that party. There's definitely some kind of strategy here. This is, I like this 10 of Cups because it shows me the ghost flying away. And I think that they couldn't have had a better outcome in this trial. I'm not sure that I'm not sure that anything more will ever come of this. Other than for the rest of her life, she'll be living with her name in the papers. The story will there'll always be some kind of questions around it. Brace yourself. She's going to make money from it. Yeah, this is a lover's quarrel, guys. Lover's quarrel, but between 2 police officers. He was definitely attacked by another police officer, 100%. And here's the chief. Well, where did it go? Covering it up. The king of wands right there, covering it up. The chief or the sergeant, or this is what my cards are telling me. This is the story my cards are telling me about this. The truth will never come out. And she's a bit cray-cray. You know that? She's a little bit emotionally unstable. That might have been part of her MO, to get two men fighting for her. Could have been her MO, which I don't think she wanted it to go that far. I think that's the part that's accidental, or it wasn't his turn, or she didn't want it to go that far. Perhaps just wanted like a confrontation, leave her alone, she's mine now, right? The hero persona kind of thing. And sadly, a man lost his life over the ego and mental illness of someone else who is the perpetual victim and everything. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to go now read a lot more about it and see how close the cards were. So thank you very much for watching. What do you think? Do you think she's innocent? Do you think she's guilty? Do you think she's party to? Do you think she should be held accountable for putting two men at odds with each other? Or do you think that what two men do is their business and nobody can make you do anything? What do you think her part in it should be? Thank you so much for watching. YouTube's going to show you a video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that? And I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.